Hey guys, today I'm starting our video in the refrigerator. And the reason why is because Jeff and I went to Food Outlet to get some chicken feed because their chicken feed is actually cheaper than what we've been getting. And we wanted to try it. They were out. But while we were there, we got some things we wanted to get at the other stores the other day, but they were too expensive. We're having like an appetizer night again. We got these. They were on sale for $1.50 each. We got 2 of those. And we got some Kaneka sausage. This was, how much was this for 2 pounds? Like $9 and something? Wasn't it like $9 and something for 2 pounds?
$5.
$5? No.
It was $5 off 1 pound.
For 1 pound. If it was $5 and something, we're going back and getting all of it. Alright, and then we got some Sprites. And yes, I know we're supposed to be keeping away from high fructose corn syrup, but we hadn't figured out a soda alternative yet. But these were $3 a piece. And then we got home and Jeff took down the first shelf of books over there. And I'm gonna, let me see if I can, yeah. I'm gonna go through those books today with y'all. Let me get, there they are. I'm gonna go through those today and I don't know, tell you about how I plan on doing it, but I'm not gonna like go through every single book with y'all. And then while Jeff was doing that, FedEx dropped off this. I'm hiding our address. Dropped this off, but they didn't just drop it off. He put it in front of our door. It's 25 pounds of cat food, and he had our door blocked with it again. And I'm going to tell Sam's about it because that is like, how many times has that happened, Jeff? Several times. Too many times it has happened with things mostly we get from Sam's. And we've got a couple things from Amazon, but it's always FedEx. No, it's not Sam's. It is FedEx, but they use FedEx. So I'm going to tell them again that I'm not happy with their carrier service, that I want them to use somebody else when I order if possible. But anyway, if I was an old lady or I couldn't open the door, I would be trapped inside my house. That was not easy for me to push over. And not only that, not only did he put it there, I saw him put it there, but I wasn't sure he put it in front of the door, but he took a picture of it. So there's proof, unless he deletes the picture, that he put it in front of our door. But anyway, let me know if that happens to y'all. But that is the first of our video for today. I am fixing to look for Jeff a snack. And I guess I'm going to have to start today figuring out some snacks. I think he said if I made some more of those peanut butter cookies that I had made a little while back, he'd be just fine. So I may do that today. But don't get your hopes up, Jeffrey. Anyway, are you still crying? He's still crying. Anyways, I may do that or some. I do want to try the different granolas that I have, but we'll see what happens. But I just want to start the video and let you know what we got from the store. And we spent, I'll just have to put it on the screen because it was like $20-something, but I'll put it on the screen because I told y'all anytime we spend money on food, I'm going to share it with y'all this month. So that way you know how much we spent, not each individual thing, but the total amount. And then at the end of the month, I'll give y'all the total that we spent for the whole month of January. So, anyway, I'll be back. Okay, guys, instead of me putting it on the screen, I'm just going to tell you it was $22.91 for what we got. And the Sprites, we got 2 of those. They were $6 for 2. The little Smokies, $3 for 2. And the sausage was $9.94 for the 1. So, yeah, $1.89 for tax. That does not count the cat food. The cat food was a Sam's order that I told you guys about whenever I did the, what was that? Kroger, Walmart, Sam's Haul thing I did. Yeah. So, yeah. That is that part. And I said last night or yesterday, you saw it yesterday if you watched the whole video, that I was going to make a list of things that I wanted to do for today. So I'm utilizing my Big Happy Planner to do that because I have a lot more space. So I made me a list, and this is what I want to do today. I want to fill all the things that need to be filled, my vitamins, and I want to do the oil and the laundry detergent, all the stuff that needs to be filled. Nothing in the bathroom needs to be done, so it's really just in here. And I did my medicine in the bedroom yesterday, so it's really just stuff in the kitchen, really, and my vitamins, which live on my desk. And then I want to clean our bathroom. Jeff cleaned the toilet last night, so I just really have to clean the sink, and then I'll clean the tub later. But I'm not going to show y'all that because there's just no sense in me taking the camera in there to just show you me cleaning a mirror in a sink. That'd be kind of ridiculous. Alright, and then I want to empty the dishwasher after it runs. I thought it had already run last night, but then after I wrote that down, I remember, no, it wasn't full. So I may not show y'all that today. It may be something that happens later on this evening after I'm done cooking. And, you know, then it runs because it has a long cycle. So I may be done filming by the time that I empty it. So I want to do that. And then I'm going to go through those books. And I'm going to make Jeff the peanut butter cookies. I did take out the butter for that. And I also, well, Jeff took out the ground beef because he was over there, and I took out the cream cheese because I'm going to make the lazy lasagna. But I'm going to do myself a favor, and I'm going to double the recipe, and I'm just going to make 2 lazy lasagnas. Have one in the freezer, one for tonight. And also the one for tonight will be big enough that we can have leftovers on Thursday for the date we do our Bible study. Hopefully it'll work. And I have 1 load of clothes I'm going to wash. And it's also garbage day, but the boys do the garbage. I think actually, because the sticker I put in ahead of time, like I've already got Thursdays down, because that's the day we're supposed to have it to the street, or by the end of the night. But they took it out yesterday, I think. So I may not even have to think about it. This right here needs to be out. My desk garbage. But I'm going to get down here on the floor. And, well, no, before I do that, I'm going to go find me a box. Then I'm going to get down here on the floor, and we're going to go through these books. And I'm just going to purge what I don't want. And I used to, let me just get it. These shoes make the squeakiest, weirdest noises. They have little things, well, not shoes, they're socks. They have little silicone rubber thingies on the bottom, no slip things, and they make noises on the floor. Squeaky, squeaky. So if you hear squeaks, anyways, years ago, I started this card catalog because, you know, I was trying to be organized. And I wrote down every single book that we had. I started writing down. In fact, some of them, like Selena wrote down and stuff, I think, even. But I started writing them down, had them in alphabetical order and all that stuff. But some of the books we've gotten rid of already. Some of the books we're going to be getting rid of. So I'm going to take all of these. Well, I'm not going to do this one because it's the Childcraft series. It's the whole, you know, series of like encyclopedias. I'm not going to get rid of those. And the reason why is because I'm not getting rid of that I'm not getting rid of that series. So I'm going to take all these that are no good anymore because, well, they're still good, but I'd have to go through every single one of these and then cross out the ones that I got rid of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to start over. And this will be the ones that I don't plan on getting rid of. The books that I really want to keep. And honestly, I probably, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm just going to get rid of these. And this little box can be for something else. I'm going to write the books. I'm going to write the names of books in a notebook. And the reason why I'm going to do that is that way I can take it with me if I go book shopping. And I can look and I can know, oh, I've got that book. Oh, I've got that book. So, yeah. I'm not going to go through this and do this. And if ever there's a time that I decide, oh, I want to just keep a card catalog again, I can always redo it then from the notebook. But I did have them in alphabetical order. I never used it. I didn't never use this the way I wanted to, the way I thought I should, the way I was going to. I didn't do it. And the reason why is because I wasn't going to take this big old thing with me to the store. So, yeah, I'm going to go through all these. I'm on D. So I'm going to go through these real quick. And then I'll come back with a box. And I'll be in the floor going through the books. I'm doing one shelf at a time. Whether it's one shelf a day or one shelf a week, I don't know yet. But I'm going to see. I'm going to go through these. And Jeff cleaned the shelf up there. And he left the little ladder up there. He said whatever books I want to keep, he'll put back up there for me today. And then we'll go on from where I can. And I may do, like, I may go through the books. That was the book. Someone had asked me about a book that helped me whenever I had, because of my miscarriages. Let me look this up to make sure. Why are you not working properly? Let's see. Yeah. For those who have suffered a miscarriage, stillbirth, or tubal pregnancy. And I have had miscarriages, 5 miscarriages and 1 tubal pregnancy. And that book helped me a lot. So I'm going to look through these, and I might write down the books that I know helped me. I don't know if I still have that book either, because I think I gave it away. But it helped me through the grief of that a lot, y'all. I mean, it helped me a lot. And if you've ever gone through anything like that, then, you know, it's a good book to read if you like to read. So, see, it was a good thing I went through these. Now I found that. Because someone asked me, what book did you read? What book helped you? Well, that was it. Alright, so. Alright, I'm going to go. I'll be back. Because if not, I'm going to sit here and chat and go through these. And it's going to be ridiculous annoyance whenever I start to edit. And I don't want to be annoyed while I'm editing. Because I'll be like, I said I was going to go. Why didn't I go? I do that to myself. So I'll be back. Okay, so that's all the cards. I know I said I was going to be in the floor. At least I think I said that. But that's all the cards of the books written down. That's not even all the books that I own written down, because I stopped doing it. But I want to tell you some reasons why I'm getting rid of the books. I know I've talked about this before, but I'm telling you again. Some of them I'm never going to read again. Some of these books I have never read, and I'm not going to, because the people who wrote them are not what they said they were. They might have been at the time they wrote the book, but they're not now. I'm not going to go into that, because I say we need to go with our own convictions, and my conviction is get rid of these things. If you want to keep them, that's up to you. So I don't want to talk about the people, because I don't want to influence your decisions. I do want to say, no matter what, whoever you're following, especially if they're big and making lots of money at whatever they're doing, make sure that they are authentic. Because if they're not, they could lead you astray. Now, I'm not saying any of these people have led me astray, but I have actually believed some things that some of them have said that turned out to be legalistic, and once I read my Bible for myself, I figured out that it wasn't what I should be doing, you know, that kind of thing, that it was legalistic, and I changed my ways. I repented of that. Another reason why I'm getting rid of them is dust. I don't want all the dust collectors. I don't need all the dust collectors, and I don't need all these books. Books used to bring me joy, and these are beginning to bring me dread. That's not what I want. I'm going to keep certain ones, and all the rest are going to have to go. I guess I'm just going to donate them, and I know it's a lot of money I spent, but it's the fastest way to get them out of my house. It's the fastest way to declutter, and I'm not going to regret it. But every book that I keep, I'm going to write in a notebook. So I gotta find a notebook and get to going. And I'm gonna do this slowly. It will not be all at once. It will not be every day. Most likely, I don't know, it may be. I might get on a roll and be like, oh, I want to get rid of all of them. Not all, I won't ever get rid of all my books though, because I do love books, but. And I'm not getting rid of my Bibles. Now, if I have doubles of Bibles, I'm probably going to get rid of some of those. But anyway, make sure whoever you're following, use discernment about it. And make sure they are who they say they are. As much as you can, you know, what you have control over. But I know there's some people that I have followed, not just book-wise, but I have followed on YouTube and things like that, and then I find out they're not what they say. And some of these are not authors, they're just people that I watch. And so, yeah, I want to be careful of that. And I think you should too. Question things, because there are a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. So, let's get to the books. Okay, so I have a sturdy box to put books in. Then I have the pile of books here. And then I'm going to have another, well, okay, let's start that over. I've got my box. I've got my pile of books. My plan is all books I want to get rid of go into the box. I'm trying not to say box and books and mix them up. All the books that I'm not sure about, I'm going to put on the sofa right over here. You can't see it. And then all the ones I definitely want to keep, I'm going to put over here close to the shelf. Like over here. So, it's going to be a process. Some of them I'm going to go through because I've heard controversial things. And I kind of still want to read it if it's not proven to be controversial. So in other words, I'm going to give it a chance, but some of them I don't know. It's just something that I want to do. So I know I'm going to keep that one and that one and that one, because I know those authors I really like, and I know I want to keep those. These are the iffy ones because I've heard like controversial things about them, but like I think the reason why there was controversy about this one is because another boy said the same thing and then he retracted his statements. So gonna think about those. I don't know what this is. Oh, I need to take this sticker off. This is about a military man who was in a POW camp. So that one I'm going to keep because I like reading like true stories like that. Now my battery's dying. After I finally get down here and start doing this, my battery starts dying. So let me just grab the other battery, and probably gonna scoot y'all out anyway so y'all can see better and just let y'all listen to music while I'm doing this. We're gonna get through this one pile or one shelf of books today.
Brand new street and brand new me. Side by friends I need. Don't you tell me that you're in town, I already know. Couple days ago. Hey, now that our names are written in stone, let's be honest, sounds like home. Still I'm here alone and I'm calling your phone. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could dream about somebody else. I wish I could talk when the silence so loud. I wish, oh I wish. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could do something that will make sense. I wish I would know what you're thinking about. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. Saw you now. Dreams might turn into something real. Don't you give me that look, take a bow, already know. Now you gotta go. Hey, now that our names are written in stone, let's be honest, sounds like home. Still I'm here alone and I'm calling your phone. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could dream about somebody else. I wish I could talk when the silence so loud. I wish, oh I wish. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could do something that will make sense. I wish I would know what you're thinking about. I wish I could wipe my own memory out.
Okay, so it didn't take as long as I thought it would. These are the books I know I'm getting rid of. These are the books I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep. This is the book I was trying to, that I was talking about earlier that helped me through losing babies, miscarriage, and tubal pregnancy. This helped me a lot. I didn't know I still had it, but I'm going to keep it because it'll help you through other kinds of griefs too. And so I'm going to put it with those. And this right here is a stack of books that I'm not sure about. I'm going to decide. Let me get it back down here in the floor. Oh, I'm jobbling y'all around. Jobbling? What's that word? I don't know. Some of these books, like, I know for sure I want to get rid of. But some of these books, I know that I don't, and I'll show you why. Some I just haven't read yet. But like this, I must have loved that book. I tabbed it up. So what I'm going to do is go back and reread it and Choose Joy Because Happiness Isn't Enough by Kay Warren. So That was a good book. I remember reading that. And having a Mary Hart and a Martha World, I don't know if I've ever read it. Or maybe I started reading it. Or no, this is not much. That's not my bookmark. It is mine, but I didn't know it was there. There was other stuff. Okay, yeah. There was another bookmark in a book. But like this little book, I don't know who this is that wrote it, but The Christ-Centered Woman, that just seems like a good book for me. It's small, it's short. But yeah, and this one I started reading. I remember that I started reading this, and it was like a Bible study thing. I don't know why I quit. It wasn't because it was a bad book. So I'm going to take the tabs out and start over. And do it again. Well, actually, I'm going to leave the tabs where they are for now. And then start over sometime. But these are the ones I want to keep. But I think what I'm going to do now is all the hardback like this. I'm going to put them on one side, like one size on one side, and the other size that are like not hardback, the paperback, have them on the other side of the shelf. I'm not sure yet if that's how I'm going to do it. We'll see. Jeff and I will figure that out, what the best way to do is. But yeah, this, I think it's an okay start. It's not the best start because there's still over half the books here. But that shelf that was up there, that shelf, it was newer things that I've more recently gotten. But yeah, I've got to go through these and decide if I want to keep them or not. There's one here that Jeff, I actually read it to him years ago. It was a really good book, and it's written for men to help men learn how to be godly husbands and fathers and things. So he might want to keep it. I'm not sure. And I'm not going to keep that one. Let me just go ahead. I don't know. Some of these I just don't know if I'm not going to read that. So yeah, I'm going to look through these and decide. And for some reason, I just don't want to keep these. I've already read it. I'm not going to read it again. I'm giving it away. This one I haven't read, but I don't know. I don't know. So these are the I don't know books. These are the keep books right here. These two stacks. And these are the get rid of for now. So I think that's okay. And there may be still more get rid of. That's the first shelf done. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It's done. It's done. I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm going to just make a decision and keep it. And like keep the decision. And if I decide that I want to get rid of some more of these books at some point, I can do that. If I decide I want to, that I made a mistake by getting rid of something, I can repurchase it at a thrift store. They always have the same things. Well, they have a lot of them. So let's move on to something else. And I still don't know if I'm going to write down things or not. I have to make that decision because I just don't know why I want to. I just don't know. But anyway, I'll be back when I'm doing something that makes sense. This is harder than I thought. Because I love books. Well, I can't say I really like books. I really do. But there's some that I'm just not going to keep. I don't need them all. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm going to start filling up everything, which I don't have the lights on. Let me turn those on. I need to fill up my vitamins first. And really the only other thing that I can think of is the oil which I don't even really have to fill that up because it's right there, but I might. And then the laundry pods. I'm kind of like, okay, here's the situation with the laundry pods. I like them because, and I'm not going to show y'all all the vitamins this time because I show y'all all the time. So I'm just going to talk to y'all while I do this. And tell you what I feel about some things, I guess. This is not planned. This is just happening. Oh, I also went through some more of the books, looked up some things, and I'm down to, I think, 3 not for sure's, and I don't think I put any in the keep from those that I wasn't sure about. So I'm getting rid of more. But anyway, the pods. I like them because you just throw them in and you're done. You just throw one in, go on about your business, you know, turn on your washing machine, let it go. I don't like them because I have to refill that little jar more often. Now you're saying, but you could keep them in the container they come in. Yeah, I could for some of them. But some of them are in like a little bag, and I don't like those bags because the zippers tear up and stuff like that. So I don't like the idea of that. So yeah, I could, but plus the big Tide Pods container, it's too big for that area, really. I mean, I've had one up there before, but that's why I went to the little glass jar thingy, because it was so big. Okay, so I'm out of Claritin after today, so I'm gonna stop taking it after today for a little while and see if it actually was helping me or not. We'll see. I don't know if it has been or not, because I just don't know. You know, some things you just don't know until you see. And there's something that's not. Maybe I need Zyrtec instead of Claritin. I just don't know about a lot of things today, it seems. Wow, you're so heavy. Because it's new. Or newer. They're so loud. But y'all know what I'm doing, so you know they're going to be loud. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out some things and decide what I want to do, what I don't want to do. Come back here, krill oil. Okay. I would have had exactly enough for this week. So next week, I open the new one. How about that? I'm glad I bought them. Did I put 2 D's in here? I don't know if I did or not. Because I take 2 vitamin D's a day. I'm going to take and dump out 1. Yes, I took 2. For some reason, I was thinking I only put 1. Will this fit in there? I think it will. If I finagle some things. No, not yet. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do now is fill up those pods. Throw these away first. So I'm going to get the pods. I'll be right back. Okay, so you guys know I put my pods in this. And I told you I was trying these, the Purex 4-in-1 ones. These are brightening and whitening. Powerful clean, tough on stains, boost of freshness. And I told you guys I was going to try these because we got it for a super great price. I can't open them. How do you open them? Jeff opened them last time. These would seal. Anyways, told you I was going to try them, see if we liked them. And so we've been using them, I guess, for the week. And I don't know how many loads of clothes I did, but I did find, let's see, there's how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 23 that we used. Did I do 23 loads of clothes? I know there were some days I did 3 loads of clothes. In 7 days, did I do that many? Did I do them last week? Did I fill this up last week? I don't know. I can't open it. Anyways, I did find that for like, just like regular wear clothes, they weren't really good. We didn't have any heavily soiled clothes or anything like that. But I know that, you know, some of your laundry detergents, they're supposed to, like, last longer. Like, the smell is supposed to stay longer. All done. And stuff like that. I don't know how that is, but they smell good. They clean well. I don't know how they do with grease and stuff because I didn't have anything greasy. They did pretty good. I will do the oil because I'm going to have oil, I think. Let me make sure. Sorry for the loudness. I think I'm going to have oil for this. Maybe not. Unsalted butter, peanut butter, honey, brown sugar, sugar, eggs, vanilla, flour. No, I don't. So let's just go ahead and do the oil. I'm just going to do the oil. Fine. Alright. Okay, so this is how easy it is. I don't know why I was contemplating not doing it. I just take the lid off, fill it up, put that lid on, or take one lid off, take one lid, okay, whatever works. And then I just close it back up. Why was I contemplating not doing it? I don't know. There's no reason not to do it. And then I always try to get the oil off the top because for some reason, oil always ends up on the top. But that's done now. Why was I contemplating not doing it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know of anything else that needs filling. Because the seasonings that are over here, I'm trying to let them kind of go down a little bit. There's nothing else. My coffee pods are fine. Because I have to do them like once every 2 weeks or so. And I did miss like 1 or 2 days. I didn't drink coffee. So I'm going to go put my vitamins away. And I'm going to make these peanut butter cookies. So let me put this on 350. But yeah, I've done these with you guys before. And I'll do them again with y'all. But I'm not going to tell you the exact ingredients. But I will tell you where I got it from if I can figure it out. mybakingaddiction.com. Yes. And these are the best peanut butter cookies I have ever put in my mouth. Ever in my life. They're so good. They just, I don't know, they just taste really good. And they're like chewy. They're just good. So we're making a double batch today. Because the other ones didn't last long. So let me go put this stuff up and get my hands washed and get all the things out. And I'll be right back. Okay, there is one more thing I need to fill up. And that is the honey jar. Because, well, I mean, I don't have to right now. But Noah has been eating more honey. And this is the one I only put local honey in. And usually when baking, I don't use our local honey. But, since I'm doing this, have you ever smelled honey? Anyway, let me just finish what I'm doing. Since I'm filling this up anyway, I'm gonna use the local honey. Alright. Put that in there. Close that up. Put this back over here. And in this, I'm going to go ahead and put the honey I need for the 2 batches. Is that how much I need? Let me make sure. It's so much honey. These are expensive cookies. This is why I don't use my local honey, because it costs more. Alright. Get that off there. And I did spray this container, but I'm going to put this back in the pantry. What's left in here. And I do keep these jars and the lids for later use for other things. I don't can in them, but I keep them for other things. So I'm gonna go put this back in the pantry. Okay, the oven just preheated, so that's good. That's real good. All right, got that all done. I did not line my pans yet. Should I do that? Yeah, let's go ahead. Put a little parchment on them. All right. I'll straighten them out better whenever I start to put the cookies on, because I don't want to fight with them. I say that and then go right back to it. Okay, let's go ahead and do this thing. We're going to put, you can use a stand mixer or you can use a hand mixer. It's up to you, whichever one you want to use. But I'm going to go ahead and put in here my butter, peanut butter, honey, brown sugar, and granulated sugar, and I'm going to just mix that together. I'm putting the honey in first so I can use this jar again, or this measuring thing again. And I've got my silicone spatula here. Even though I did spray this, honey just takes a while to get out, and you need a little bit of, you know, nudge to get it out is a good thing. But I didn't think about something. I should have gotten me 2 silicone spatulas. So let me grab another one. Well, my other little one is dirty, so I'll grab this one. It's longer, it's fine. Alright, now I'm going to put the peanut butter in there. It's going to be a lot, so y'all don't freak out. That's why I got a new jar. No, actually, I got a new jar because Noah ate all the other one last night. Maybe I can open it. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to get that into here. And then it's going to be a lot of peanut butter. So I'll be back whenever I get it done. Alright, so I'm going to get this down in this, if I can. I'm probably going to get my, yeah. I'm going to sit this down for just a second and use this one because it's a little bit sturdier of a spatula. But both of them will get the you know, get all the goodie out, but it's a little sturdier, so. But this one fit inside of the jar a little bit better. Plus, I already had honey on this one. All right. Get all this out. I should have just went ahead and put the peanut butter in this bowl before I came back, but too late for that now. I'm not going to try to mess with the camera right this second. Okay, so I said I wasn't going to mess with the camera, then I had a coughing fit, so I had to turn it off for a second because, you know, don't want to waste all your time on me coughing. I don't know why I did, but it happened. So, is the butter supposed to go in? I've forgotten what I'm doing now. Yes, the butter goes in. I want to say, and I could be wrong because I just watched that whole collab, and I'm sorry if I get it wrong, but I think it was Still Single Stephanie said to put your butter wrappers into the freezer and use them to grease your pans and stuff. So I'm going to start doing that, I think. If I remember, Jeff may like pull it out of there and be like, what in the world? What kind of crazyville is this woman doing now? It'll be all right. He'll get through it. Okay, so now I'm going to put the white sugar and then brown sugar. I have to get stuff out of my way. If I don't, it'll drive me nuts sitting there. And I'm sorry that I might drive y'all nuts because of doing that, but I just have to. Alright. The brown sugar, that is what makes this a chewy cookie, is the brown sugar. Brown sugar does that. That's why chocolate chip cookies are chewy. A lot of times, if you get a good one, it'll be chewy. Alright, let me make sure I have everything in there. The coughing fit threw me off. Butter, peanut butter, honey, brown sugar, granulated sugar. Okay. I'm going to have all that in there, and I don't know how to get this off because I threw the other one. Yes, I do. Is there something on that, or is it a shadow? It's a shadow. I'm losing my brains that I have. Not really. I'm okay. I just sometimes get confused by shadows and things. Alright, I'll have to have this back, so I'm just going to let that hang out right there. And I'm just going to beat this together until it is nice and fluffy. So, enjoy the music. Okay, I would say that is nice and fluffy. So now I'm going to add in I'm going to just set that right there because I will need it. The eggs and the vanilla. And, oh, how did I make a mess? I just did. I need to have something to put the eggshells in, but I don't have anything over here. So I'm just gonna wing it and just go for it. See, I'm making a mess. Get in there. I didn't crack that egg the way I normally would, so I made a mess. I've even got peanut butter on the beater, on the mixer doodad. What is it called? Cord. Yeah, that's what it's called. The first time I used this bowl on this counter, I thought that I ruined my counter because it makes black marks on it for some reason. Jeff said it's got something to do with the stainless steel. It's scary. Right, and the vanilla. Alright, there's that. Now I'm going to blend this together until it is combined, and then I'm going to move this bowl over and get my other bowl over here. I say that's combined enough. Scrape down the sides of my bowl just a little bit. That mixer's a little short. Alright, there's that. And I'm going to scoot this over here. See what I was talking about? But it comes right up. It's just the black stuff from the bottom of the bowl. But I'm gonna wash my hands now. And it's not as if my bowl is dirty, it's just what happens. I don't know why. But there we go. There's my lesson for my Crazyville today. Let's go ahead and get the dry ingredients in here. We're going to put the flour, the baking soda, the baking powder, and salt in here. So I'm just going to start with what I'm grabbing. Well, no, I'm going to start with the flour first. I might have picked the wrong bowl, but I don't think I did, because it's not going to stay in this bowl anyway. And this is all-purpose flour, just in case you're wondering. It is all-purpose. Alright. I really hope I did the correct amount there. If not, I made a mistake and I'm gonna be in a mess. looks like I need to refill that flour. All right, baking soda. All right. This is a 1/2 teaspoon measure, so. Alright, there's the soda. Oh, I thought I read that wrong for a minute. I was thinking, oh no, I just totally wrecked everything, but I didn't. I didn't read it wrong. And then the baking powder. And salt. Yes, I just put the same spoon in all of it. That's alright. Not gonna worry about that. Get stuff out of my way. Now I'm gonna whisk these ingredients together as well as I can, because I didn't give myself a very big bowl, but that's alright. It'll work out. Alright, I think that's good. It's all going to go in the other bowl anyway. So, let me get everything like that I don't need out of my way. And I'll be right back. I'm sorry I'm so weird about this, but I don't have much space here. And if things are still here, I'll think I did something wrong. Okay, so I'm going to pull this bowl back over here. I've got to find somewhere to put this, which I don't know if I'm going to need it. Well, I probably will. So I don't really want to get rid of it. But I got to find somewhere to put it that I'm just going to get a saucer. It'll be fine. Stay there. Alright, so you're gradually supposed to mix some of the wet into the dry. Nope, dry into the wet until you get it completely combined. So y'all enjoy some music while I go through this process. Okay, so I have all of that mixed together as well as I can get it. At least I think so. I hope so. I'm just kind of go around the edge a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty well combined. It looks to be combined. It smells delicious. Let me unplug that. I'm gonna have to clean up my, well, I got it on my Hobbit door. I'm gonna have to clean that too, y'all. I did throw a little bit. Okay, so I got this all mixed together. I'm gonna move y'all a little bit closer over this way. And on this little saucer that I used for the spatula, y'all can't really see in the bowl yet, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of sugar. I'm just gonna put that much for now. If I need more, that's all right. If that's too much, it's all right. So what I'm going to do is take a scoop. I'm going to roll it like that. And then I'm going to roll it in this, in the sugar. And I'm going to sit it on the cookie sheet. And it says to put them, how far apart? It doesn't say. Well, it doesn't say, and I can't remember how far apart I did it before. So we're just going to wing it and hope they don't stick together. Ooh, that was a little bit looser than what I expected. That little bit was. It is a messy process, but it is so worth it. These are the best peanut butter cookies I have ever had in my life. So, if you like peanut butter, if you can have peanut butter, then do this. I think it's easier doing it like that than the way I was doing it. It is a loose dough though. Now I'm going to put them on here, and then I'm going to get a fork. Should have gotten the fork before I started doing this part, but that's alright. I'll grab one. I'll wash my hands and grab one. And put a little, you know, the patented crisscross peanut butter cookie, you know, thing in them. And then I'm going to put them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes, it says. I don't remember them being this loose, but they might have been the last time I did them. I would have to go back and look at the video. But anyways, it's alright. They're going to be delicious. They smell delicious. They're just going to be good. I already know it. They have too many good things in them not to be. And I'm going to be cooking a lot of them. Or baking a lot of them. Alright, so I'm going to grab a fork. And I'm going to put a little crisscross shape in these, just like that. One way and then the other. It's super simple. That's why I'm not worried about getting these exactly round, because you're going to flatten them out anyway. And if you need to, put some sugar on your fork, because they will stick, but it's okay. I should have already done that from the start, but I didn't. See, that's a lot better. Alright, I'm going to put this first batch in, and then I'm going to keep going. That one's got a little weird thing going there. I'm going to keep going on the next batch, and I'll be back whenever these are done. Okay, so alright, so I have my, I almost said drying racks, cooling racks up here, and you're supposed to let them stay on the pan for a few minutes, like 5 minutes, and then you transfer them to a rack to let them cool completely. And that's how they look. I don't know why I started in the middle rack. They smell so good. But I'm going to get these off of here. I've got another batch in the oven. These were the perfect size, or perfect amount. They spread, like, they didn't spread too much to where that I couldn't fit. In other words, I put the right amount on the pan. How about that? Anywho's, 12 was the right amount on the pan. So I'm gonna put those on there, get some more on this pan. I'm gonna keep using the same parchment and let them just cool off. And as they cool, I'll put them in a bowl and we will enjoy them. I'm so tempted to eat one right now. I probably will. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I ended up with 54 cookies. 54. Yes, I'm looking up because I'm toting this thing around and I don't want to change the direction of where the camera's pointing. 6 are still in the oven. Alright, I've already started supper too because it is already 5:36. I've got water for the penne pasta because that's what I'm going to use for the lazy lasagna. And I've got my ground beef browning over here. It's about 3/4 of the way done. The beef is. And I've got portobello mushroom sauce that I'm going to use. I got some eggs, some cream cheese, and now I'm going to pull out the other things I want to use. Last time I made lasagna, I used some cheddar cheese, so I'm going to use some of this. So we're just going to try it. If we don't like it, we won't do it again. Then I've got this mozzarella, and if I need more mozzarella, I'll pull it out. And then I've got Parmesan that's like that, and then this Parmesan, and yes, that's a lot. That's not only cheese though, that's herbs too. It's got a very small amount of cheese in it. So all I need to do is get this one shredded. So I'm going to grab the shredder. I better clean this off again because it feels like I didn't do a fabulous job. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like I did as good as I should have for that. I don't know, honestly. I just don't know. That was a lot of cookies, y'all. Remind me not to do two batches again, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't that bad. It was just a lot of cookies. But I did want to tell y'all that this time they do taste a little bit different. And I think the reason why is because I used the local honey. Because that's what tasted different to me was the honey flavor. The rest of it was the same, but that honey is different. Grab a bowl. Trying to figure out where my little base is. Oh, here it is. Can't go without the base. Alright. Now, if I'm going to be turning, I got to figure out which way this goes. Still not used to it. Let's see. I think it needs to be turned this way. And Jeff said that I need to push down on it and then lock it, and then it'll be in the spot it needs to be in. Hopefully I won't keep messing up. We'll see. I mean, I gotta get used to it. It's a new thing. Got that on. Yeah, this is still a little bit wet because I just washed it a little while. Well, actually, it's been a while since I washed it, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to, you know the song, Let It Be? I'm going to let it be. I'm not going to worry. Let's stir my beef a little bit. And like I said, I am doing 2 meals worth. Actually, it's more than 2 meals. But I'm doing a freezer meal as well as what we're having for tonight. So it's going to look like a lot more than what it should be for 1 meal, of course. Because it is. It's more than what it should be for 1 meal. I'm going to regret getting this knife, but I'm getting this knife. Let's just go ahead and know we're going to regret it. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Let's see if I can do this thing. I'm just going to do it like this at first. Do I not have that on right? And it's already, the suction's come up. Okay, what am I doing wrong, y'all? I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it seems to be there now. But I saw another lady using hers, and she moved her cheese around so that it didn't have that shred, that like layer there, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Anyway. It's suction now. It's not moving now. Oh, I said that and then it moves. It's me. Or maybe it's my counter. Maybe it just doesn't like my counter. I don't know. I tried wetting it. I tried wetting just the suction, the little, you know, seal part down there, that, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying. I tried different things. I think it's just me, because Jeff can get it to work. I just can't. I hear little toes. Maggie says, food? Are you cooking? Hello, sir. You can put that in the bowl. I don't think they'll see. I mean, in the whatever it is. You gonna let her out first? Okay. Ooh, I better move my bowl around. Yeah, I think it's me. It's operator error. Because Jeff can get it to stick. Oh well, it still works just fine. Do this last little bit. I don't know if this is going to be enough for both of them. I think I've got more if I need it. I thought it was stuck for a minute. I don't know. It me. All right. We're gonna call that good. Because I know that there's still cheese up in this and all that. That's alright, it's gonna melt. The only reason I'm shredding it. Oh, wonderful! Yay! That's wonderful. I did clean off the counter. But I'm not going to. Now it won't come. Okay. I'm gonna sit this over here. So that I can mess up some other things. One day I will get that thing figured out. And y'all, you know my little cookie scoop I was using? I wore it out. I broke it. Ooh, this dishwasher hot too. So hot. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to have to drain this meat. I thought that those cookies were going to burn. I forgot that I had a timer on. Alright. Hello. You want a cookie? I'll be right back. Okay, I was telling Noah about the cookies. He said I cooked a lot. I got the last ones out too while that I was gone. And I turned off, I thought that was a speck on the, well, it is a speck on the counter, but it's supposed to be there. It's not going to come up. Anyway, What was I saying before I so rudely interrupted myself? I turned the ground beef off. I got me a big bowl and a spatula out, and I'm about to put cream cheese into this bowl. Now, I have let this cream cheese come to room temperature, and I use cream cheese instead of cottage cheese or ricotta in my lasagna because we like it better. It just tastes better to us. And I have it at the house all the time. I always have cream cheese. Now, cream cheese used to be something that I didn't have at my house ever because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to use it or anything. And I thought that you could only use it for cheesecake. Now, this is years ago before I grew up and figured out food was food. No, I knew food was food, but before I started learning more about things. But yeah, I thought cream cheese was only for cheesecake and, like, you know, different types of cheesecakes and yummy bars and stuff like that. I didn't think it was for, you know, savory foods. So I didn't ever have it around because I just didn't see the point. Alright, I'm gonna get my eggs, crack them. I have 2 because I'm doubling. I usually only put 1 in. But since I'm doubling this, I'm going to stop saying I'm doubling it because y'all know that already. So, let's stop being rude, Kathy. Okay, I'm going to put this in the sink and wash my hands off. Okay, and you guys probably, like, whenever you're watching me, you see I wash my hands and it's really fast and all that stuff. Before I actually start cooking, I do a thorough wash. But once I start cooking our food, I just do a quick soapy rinse that gets whatever it is on my hands, off my hands. A lot of people don't wash their hands while they're doing stuff, but I have an issue. But my brain says wash your hands every 5 seconds, it seems. Alright, Parmesan cheese in here. I don't know how much. Just some. That may not be enough since I'm... Yeah, it's enough. It's enough. It's fine. Okay, so I got my Parmesan. I got the cream cheese and the egg. And now this is the... It's a garlic and herb seasoning, but it does have a little bit of Parmesan in it. It's just really good. It's Johnny's garlic spread. And we put it on lots of things. Alright, I'm going to get this mixed up as well as I can. But I'm not going to worry about getting it perfect because I will be adding other things to it. But I just want to get this. If my mixer wasn't dirty, actually, part of it, well, I cleaned the actual mixer and the cord and everything because, you know, I got stuff everywhere, and I cleaned my door and all that stuff. But anyways, the rest of it's in the dishwasher because I turned it on because I had it filled up. And I hand washed some dishes, but I still have others to hand wash. This water seems to be taking forever to boil, and I'm not even trying to watch it. You know, a watch pot never boils, you know, that kind of thing. But I'm going to kind of get this cream together, I guess is what you could say. I don't know. Mixed together. And I will put a little bit of this other cheese in it. I just wanted to get this mixed some first. Mostly to get the cream cheese mixed in. And cream cheese is harder than the other kinds of cheeses because ricotta and cottage cheese is already, you know, it's separate. It's not all together. I hate that noise. I hate doing that. It annoys me. So I know it was probably annoying some of y'all, if not all of you. Alright. Now I've had a workout. That is definitely a workout. How do you work out? Oh, I cook. Why you got muscles in your right arm so big? Oh, I cook. And I make them tired. I make that arm so tired. All right, that's good enough for now. I'm gonna put some mozzarella, but not all of it, because I'm gonna save some of it for the top. Ooh, I think we're starting to boil. Then I'm gonna put some of the, actually no, I'm gonna put all of this, all of the cheddar. Don't normally put cheddar in my lasagna. It's probably some kind of rule I'm breaking, but I'm doing it because it was good last time. It was the best I've ever made, and it was accidental. All right, I should have kept that. Oh, I didn't mess it up. I'm gonna just throw this on top of that for now. It won't stick because it won't stick to this kind of bowl. At least I don't think it will. Watch it make me into a liar. It'll stick to itself, but it won't stick to the bowl. Woo! Y'all see that? Let's leave that alone. Where'd that plastic go? Where did it go? Oh no. It's not in there, so we're good. Is it still here? Now I've got to find it, y'all. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because if not, I will be freaking out thinking it's in this. Let's just calm down. All right, put some Parmesan in here. And that's all of that Parmesan I'm putting in. I'm putting this back into the pantry. I mean, the refrigerator, not the pantry. Don't put it in there. Don't you dare put that in the pantry. All right, I'm gonna mix this together. Now, if this was for like regular lasagna, this would be a layer. But since it's not regular lasagna, it won't be a layer. You'll see how it goes. It's gonna be good. And I left the oven on because I'm gonna need it. Okay. I'm gonna get my salt in this. And remember, we're doing pasta water. It needs to be a lot of salt. So don't freak out about the amount I put in there. And I'm not gonna do this whole 2 pounds. I'm gonna do like 1.5 maybe. Okay. If you got to. Noah. Now I'll really wash my hands. Can you get my noodle jar, the one that we put the assorted noodles in? There's not any in it. And if you don't know which one it is, then I'll come get it. What, baby? No, that's the spaghetti jar. It's the same size. It's just different. What am I doing?
One of these.
It's that one. Thank you. If you want to, you can take it back, because I'm gonna put these noodles in it, because I didn't need the whole thing. Thank you. All right, I opened that one. There's that one open. I don't know if I'm going to need this one yet, so I'm going to leave it be. I'm just going to let it stay there. If I need it, I'll use it. If I don't need it, I'll just leave it there. But I'm going to let these noodles almost get completely done, and then I will come back and show you what I'm doing next. Okay, so I got busy. Well, I was actually talking to Selena. She's actually talking a little bit. And I'm grateful. So, anyway, now I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I let these go a little too far. But that's alright. That means that they won't have to cook as long in the oven, and I won't have to worry about that. So, I have my 2 pans over there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some noodles in this just to kind of thin this out. And this may be crazy, it may be weird to some, but I'm going to do that just to kind of thin it out some so I can be able to put it in the pan a little bit easier. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it different. Yeah, I've got it off. I was wondering if I had it off. And now I'm going to put some of the juice in there, or the pasta water. Y'all know what I mean. But I want to thin this out a little bit. Woo! Don't let it hit you. And get that cheese a little bit easier to work with. And I'm going to put more of the noodles in here. But I just wanted to get some in here to get it going a little bit. And I didn't think about the fact that I'm doing 2 batches. I probably need to split this into 2 different bowls, but I don't have another bowl this size. And my big metal one is, well, I have another big metal one. Let's just not mess up more dishes. Let's just not. How about we just do this completely different than we normally do anyway? Well, let's just do that. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully it'll turn out all right. I would normally mix everything into one bowl and then put it into the other thing. That's what I started doing. I didn't used to do that. That's what I started doing. Alright, so got both of these. And these 2 are the open ones. Oop, I like to drop it. And we'll split the meat between the 2 pans. We don't put a lot of meat in ours. I know a lot of people put a lot more than we do, but we just don't put a lot because there's so much protein and stuff from the cheese. It just makes the meat stretch a little bit further. That's just all it is. It just makes the meat stretch a little further. Okay. And what I would normally do is just go ahead and mix everything in a bowl and put it in here, but I'm doing it different because I just need to be able to do it in a way that's going to work to get it in here easier. So I'm going to mix it in the pan, kind of, maybe, if it works. Let's see. Whoop, better get in there. Alright, I think I've got a little bit more of the cheese mixture in this one over here than I do in this one. Let's mix this together. This is harder. This is making it harder on me because of you know, usually in a bowl it's easier to mix than in this pan. This does make it harder, so don't do it this way. Just mix it in a bowl. What I should have done is got my big metal bowl out. I have a really big metal bowl, a big stainless steel one. I'm just gonna leave that in that one for now. But yeah, don't do it this way. Oh, I'm making a mess. That's why I always have a cloth around. And the one that I am not cooking tonight, or not, the one that, what am I saying? This has got me so discombobulated, y'all. The one that is not for tonight, I'm not cooking it. I'm going to let it cool completely, put it in the freezer after I wrap it thoroughly, but yeah, that's what I'm doing with it. And then sometime in a week or 3 we'll pull it out and have it for a quick meal. But yeah, this way makes it harder. Don't do this. I need to drain this too. How many spoons does a one woman need? Noah, can you tell me how many spoons your mother needs? He's gonna come in here and be like, what? Sorry about the loudness. Okay, so I just made a big mess and burnt my finger in the process, and I think I have too many noodles. No, maybe not. I have caused myself to be upset with myself. Do y'all do that? Do you make yourselves upset with yourself? Okay, this has got to go. It's too many utensils. Alright, half that. Then half in there. Get the water out of this. The water and whatever was in the jar. Shake that up. Make a mess. Let's just talk about all of it. Let's just do that. I'm driving myself nuts here. Alright. Noah thinks something's funny. I don't know what. Alright, so I'm just going to stir this together. And I'm not going to need the other jar of sauce. I'm just going to stir it together, and then I'm going to top it with cheese and the mozzarella cheese. And I will bake the one on 350 for, I don't know, 30-40 minutes. Because it's completely cooked. Everything is except that egg. That's the only thing not cooked in this. And the one that I'm putting in the freezer, I will wipe down this top part where I've made a mess. Alright. I think I'm going to use this spoon too, because I think it might be easier to use because it's stiffer than the spatula. Alright, don't do it like I did, y'all. I mean, it's working, but it's not working like I want it to. Alright. And we will probably pull out some of that Texas toast garlic bread that I made. This one has more noodles and stuff in it than this other one. Oh well, it's fine. We're just gonna let it go. They smell delicious. They'll be delicious. They will be wonderfully yummy. Even though I made myself have a more difficult time, it'll be alright. I burnt myself so bad. I burnt my thumb on the steam. It's not a fun thing to do. Alright, I'm going to put some on this one, and it's got cheese all throughout, so I'm not going to worry about it if not every little bit is covered, because I used to worry about every little bit being covered. It was so ridiculous. I used to just think that all of it had to have cheese all over the place. No, it does not. It's got it inside of it. It doesn't need it in every little bitty corner. It definitely does not need it like that macaroni and cheese I made last night. That stuff was too cheesy. Alright, so, oh, I lost a noodle. Oh well, can't use that. I'm not going to eat it after it fell over there. I mean, I could, but I don't know. I don't know. Alright. I'm going to put this one in the oven just as it is. I'm going to put some Parmesan on both of them, because I do love Parmesan cheese. Ooh, I shouldn't have slammed that door. Ooh, now I'm throwing it everywhere. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have got the Parmesan out, but I love it. I love Parmesan. I love, what is the other one? I can't think. It's another Italian cheese, but I can't think right now. My finger's actually hurting pretty bad. My thumb. I blinked it on the steam. Alright, I'm going to put this one in the oven just as it is for 30 or so minutes. I'm going to put it high on. And if I see that it's getting a little bit too dark, I'll put a piece of foil over it. But this one right here, I'm going to take a little damp paper towel and wipe all the way around the top. Just so that food's not all over the top of it. And then I'm going to put some saran wrap, cling wrap, whatever you call it, on top of it. I'll put probably 2 layers of that on there, and then I'll put some foil over it, and I'll write on there lazy lasagna, and then I know how to cook it, and everybody else does too. So I'll be back when everything's done, because I have discombobulated myself. Y'all, I'm fine. I'm burning up hot, y'all. The kitchen is so hot, and whenever I get hot, I can't think. Does that happen to y'all? It doesn't matter if I'm letting that sit there and cool. I can talk to y'all while I'm doing it. But yeah, do y'all do that? Do y'all get like discombobulated whenever you get hot? And my kitchen's dirty, y'all, from all that cooking and stuff. And my dishwasher wasn't empty. And that's a big no-no. Y'all know that I'm always talking about make sure your dishwasher's cleaned out before you start doing any kind of freezer cooking. And that's what I'm doing today. Is I'm doing a freezer meal. Just one. It's not that big of a deal. But then all those cookies, I made extra. I made a double batch. Some of those could go in the freezer if we wanted to, because you just take them in the freezer bag, throw them in the freezer, take them out like the day before or even the same day that you want them, and you've got fresh cookies, kinda. But yeah, I've been batch cooking a little bit today, and my kitchen's hot and my dishwasher wasn't empty, and I set myself up for a mess and a burned thumb. And y'all know what else I did? I hadn't told y'all about this. Y'all know my pretty aloe that I had on the front porch? I forgot to bring it in when it was cold that night. I hadn't told y'all about it because I'm embarrassed about it. This is the first time I have done that since I learned that you're supposed to. So I don't even have any aloe for my thumb. Every bit of it's gone. Jeff said he thinks there's some of it's gonna come back, but I was so happy about all my little aloe babies. Anyway, I gotta get this covered up, and I'll be back whenever supper's done, and then I'll tell y'all bye, because I think that's all I can do today. I want a shower, and it is 6:30. It's not even late. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a minute, or a second, or whatever. I'm fine. It's just hot. Over yonder's cooler. But I am fine, y'all. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Alright, so this is what it looks like after it's done. It smells so yummy in here, y'all. I also have some garlic bread in there. That's some of that I make and freeze. But Noah didn't tell me he wanted some until like right before this was done. But hold on just a second. Let me get my camera set up so I can tell y'all bye. Alright, my face is still red. It's hot over there in that little kitchen, but that is my day. The clothes are washing, the dishes are doing. Let's see, what have I not done on my list? All I've got to do is wipe the sink and wash the sink, you know, clean the sink in the bathroom and the tub, because like I said, Jeff cleaned the toilet last night, so I don't have to do that. So what is on my list? Let's see, let's mark it off. And Noah's going to empty the dishwasher and reload it for me, so that's sweet. Going to clean the bathroom. Yeah, everything's done. I filled all the things. I went through the books. I made a treat. I did the lazy lasagna, which I don't even have on my list, other than for supper. I didn't have that I was going to do a freezer meal, but that was just like something I decided to do whenever I took the meat out this morning. That was not something I had decided to do before. It's always so easy to just throw two together real quick whenever you're doing it. Whenever you're making certain foods. Not every food, but certain things. Especially a casserole like that. So, I sent Jeff a picture of all the cookies. So many cookies. 54 cookies, which Noah and I have had a couple. We had to taste test them, you know. I had to tell y'all how they were. But I was wondering how it would be with a different honey. And Noah didn't taste any difference. But I did. But I have different, I don't know, I can taste stuff that they can't taste. And that's just fine. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. I do hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you're having an awesome day. And, if you like this video, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't like it, do them anyway, because you might like something I do later. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels. And be sweet.